You know what I'm saying? I think it's been like 17 months since I watched the Nick Crowley video. You feel me? Last video we watched was SSB9. Feel me? He's left in the past. I will never bring his name up ever again. My last video on SSB9, that was the finale type shit. Feel me? So we watching the Nick Crowley video. Why are we crying about that? Why are you crying about that? Don't be sad about that nigga, man. Fuck Smart Schoolboy 9. I said his name. Fuck it, man. I seen that nigga a couple times in my room though, no bullshit. But anyways though, let's get to the video. You feel me? I fuck with Nick Crowley videos. He made great videos. You know what I'm saying? They're really interesting. I like the creepy vibe he gives, and the stories are actually kind of weird. You feel me? So he made a video today. He drop it once in a blue moon, you know what I'm saying? So every time you drop a video, you know what I'm saying, we gotta react to it, right? No? You gonna take my shit down, Nick? Don't do that, bro. I got 2,000 subscribers, bro. Don't do that shit, bro. Anyways, I'm not threatening, but like, come on, bro. That's fucked up. Alright, anyways. This shit is called Jesse Nimajapol. Oh, hold on. I fucked that one up. Jesse Nimajapol. Ooh. I actually think I got that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Jesse Nimajapol, an internet rabbit hole. Are these? Okay. I have no idea who the fuck this is. I don't know if I should have did read. I ain't mean to cuss. I have no idea who this is. I don't know if I'm supposed to do research, but I'm not doing that. We going in this bitch raw. Feel me? Flash warning. The following video contains scenes that may be upsetting and distressing. For more, viewer discretion is advised. You heard that shit. Don't be on my chat saying
we're going
I'm
in
scared.
raw on bro.
Don't say you scared in my chat.
Missing persons report. 18-year-old Jesse Giovanni Nimajapol was reported as missing to the Denison Police Department.
I pronounced that name right. I think I got. Oh, bro, my sound. Why don't be telling me to fix my soundboard? This the only one that works. That shit nasty as hell, man.
He was last seen on July 14th, 2017, in the city of Denison, Iowa, and his disappearance is considered involuntary.
Involuntary disappearance. What does involuntary mean? Because if it means what I think it means, it's not making sense. Involuntary means not done or happening willingly. Oh, so okay, never mind. Okay, so I don't. Yeah, because it would just be involuntary. All right, I'm tripping, bro. I'm high. Yeah, he ain't playing on it. That duh.
This report was created on New Year's Day 2020 on the website NamUs, a platform designed to help resolve missing, unidentified, and unclaimed persons cases nationwide, with the hope being that someone out there, anyone, might know what happened to this man. It wasn't the first mention of Jesse's case in the online world. Despite being an incredibly obscure mystery, several sources had brought attention to his disappearance in the past, one of which being the official state website of Iowa. Though each had gone without resolution, and they all shared a distinct similarity, they were almost entirely void of context. There was essentially no information about who Jesse was and what led up to his disappearance, aside from the mere mention that it was believed to have been involuntary, meaning law enforcement assumes he was kidnapped or perhaps even killed.
Oh, shit.
It's a missing persons case that admittedly comes across as hardly noteworthy, as the lack of information leaves us with seemingly no story to tell. But this is only on the surface. As years after this report was made, a Redditor began to peel back the layers of Jesse's case, which eventually led them to his various social media accounts, and in turn, a slew of depraved and unexplainable content that morphed this case from a seemingly standard disappearance into one of the strangest internet mysteries in recent memory. This is the disturbing story of Jesse Nimajapol and the internet rabbit hole he left behind.
So this shit really like a TV show. I used to watch weird shit like this. No, I didn't. It just reminded me of First 48 though. That's why I thought I watched shit like this. Cause I damn sure wasn't watching no scary shit. I was a Disney Channel watching nigga as I grew up. I ain't gonna lie. But this reminded me of like First 48 type intro, cause that shit was creepy for no reason. Imagine you dying and nigga make a creepy pasta about you. I'm literally thinking about this. Like, I'm thinking about, you know, my high ass is like low key paranoid, thinking about myself and putting myself in his footsteps already. Cause he's 14. I mean, what, 24 and went missing. Shit, I ain't even 24 yet. Feel me? Like him being 24 and it's happening to him. It's like, damn, like, shit. I might fuck around and get kidnapped. I don't weigh no goddamn 115 pounds, like, bro. But like, you feel me? You got that, big bro. Look behind you. I don't know, bro. Stop playing with me, bro. Like, I just said on Friday, bro. Why is you doing that, bro? Why is you doing that, bro? What's wrong with you?
We will return after the
I'm gonna jump through your screen, bro. Foot first, bitch.
There's always that one user, the one who shares an intriguing mystery only to disappear mid-thread, leaving you with countless unanswered questions, which makes it feel like you can now never solve this mystery. Weirdly, I used to feel that way about healthcare. Like I was just guessing my way through the system. No idea who to call, no idea what doctor I needed, or if they'd even take my insurance. It really felt like I was navigating a mystery with no hope of resolution. This was most apparent when I aged out of pediatric care. I had no idea what to do, and I actually
make your money, man. But like, bro, yo, he be coming in a little too goddamn casual with them ads, though. He be talking like as if we talked about that shit a couple minutes ago. What the fuck? What do you mean healthcare, nigga? Whoa. God damn, that nigga just be like, I ain't gonna, like, I literally thought I zoned out or something. Like, bro, that was tough how you did that. I almost sat and listened to that.
Although Nimajapol's disappearance garnered very little public attention, there were a select few who wanted to know more, as despite there being a glaring lack of context within these reports, there were several things that stood out as unusual. Within the nicknames and known aliases section, there were 3 names listed: Juan Carlos Samay Nimaja, Daryl Jamal Brown, and Reynaldo Alterio Colon, which was a surprisingly high number of aliases for someone just 18 years old. And on the topic of his age, something about this felt off. He appeared older than 18, with his
I thought he was 24.
His face looking like that of a full-grown adult rather than a teenager. This combination of strange factors inspired Reddit.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Maybe Nick Crowley did it himself. So never mind. But the picture just looked weird. But I think he used AI to enhance it. So I'm gonna just shut the fuck up.
Reddit user Tawny Frogmouth to dig deeper, leading to the discovery that despite there being very little information about Jesse in the public reporting, there were other traces of him across the internet, with Jesse himself being fairly active across social media, including having his own channel right here on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I see why you picked him, Nick. This is a weird one. Not a weird person, but this is gonna be a weird ass case right here. We ain't seen shit yet. I don't know what this shit ready to lead to. I don't know what the fuck about to happen. I'm scared now.
The account was simply named Jesse Nimajapol and showed the 18-year-old performing various songs and dances in his native language of Spanish. These uploads were met with hardly any viewership, as Jesse certainly wasn't a well-known performer.
Man, what you mean hardly any viewers? Like, this alright, shit. This not bad, shit. It's like my channel. It's not that bad, bro. Like, this is pretty decent, like, in my opinion.
Despite dubbing himself as the voice of Central America in his descriptions, which is where Jesse was likely born before immigrating to the US and settling down to go to school or work in Denison, Iowa, which actually isn't as uncommon as it may seem thanks to their large-scale meat processing industry. And while posting videos of yourself singing and dancing is nothing out of the ordinary for a teenager, there were some peculiar details that stood out when looking through Jesse's content, with the first being his appearance. Much like his missing persons photo, he doesn't really look like a teenager, as on the rare occasion where he shows his full face, you can tell he looks quite old for his age. Though it's difficult to say for sure. The quality of these videos is extremely poor, and he's almost always wearing large, brightly colored sunglasses that cover much of his face. But these sunglasses and the outfits he wore only drew more skepticism, as despite looking older, he dresses in a way that almost makes it seem like he's trying to appear younger, like this is what an older person might think
like, I mean, this is, like, based on the time it came out, this video was posted. I forgot what the fuck year he said already. But, like, this is how they dress around them times. But it's like, damn, nigga, this shit is too spot on. That, like, damn, like the glasses and everything. Like, this nigga got a hoverboard sitting up. Wait a minute. When was this posted then? Because when the hoverboards came out, niggas stopped dressing like this. So yeah, this nigga really got it fucked up then. He tripping. If this was like 2012, 2015, I believe this nigga dressed like this. I mean, maybe like 2014, 2015, 2016 though. When these come out, like 2015 at least. Niggas was not dressing like this in 2015, bro. Nigga, by the time it's 2015, nigga, like, you feel me? This shit is, niggas is wearing bullshit. This when niggas started wearing like bright colored camouflage shit, head to toe, matching jumpsuit type shit. Spanish though, think about the Spanish niggas be behind. Nah, niggas wasn't dressing like this. Nah, niggas. Oh, okay. But Spanish niggas was delayed to this extent. I'm saying this too far behind though. Like this early 2010s. If the hoverboard is out way in the middle, like 2015. This nigga delayed 4 years. Like I think he just got it fucked up because he trying to portray as a young nigga, but he picked out the wrong clothes. And he went too far behind. This nigga is old as hell. Nobody was wearing that swag shit in those countries. This shit right here, nobody was wearing this shit where he from, so therefore he just trying to, feel me? Back to the main point, he just trying to fit in. Like this really not him. He fucking up. Like this right here is a prop. He don't ride this shit. He probably don't know how to. And what the fuck is you doing? This little ass hoop. Like put that shit up on the fucking, on top of this door, dumbass. You don't got no fucking space to even do anything.
Would wear. But we'll come back to this later, as this was far from the strangest detail found on the channel. It's easy to overlook at first, but once you notice it, it changes the entire perspective of this case.
What you mean?
It's when you look at the date in which these videos were uploaded.
2018.
Every single one of them was posted in 2018.
So yeah, he not...
the year after Jesse was last seen. It makes no sense and poses two questions. Are we sure this account actually belongs to Jesse? Well, despite having the same name and appearing like the same person, his videos also shared crudely edited slideshows that displayed pictures while he sang. And in one of these images, we see Jesse dressed in the same exact outfit in the same exact location as his missing persons photo. This is certainly him, or at least videos of him, prompting the second major question. Could this be someone using older clips of Jesse? It seems possible at first, but these videos were all posted as if they were from Jesse's perspective, who again had no semblance of a career in entertainment. And it's not like they were being shared to help promote search efforts for him, as there's not a single mention of him being missing throughout any of the uploads. And the further we go down this rabbit hole, the more unlikely this whole train of thought becomes, which you'll soon start to realize, leaving us with one bizarre truth, that Jesse was the one posting these videos, and he was doing so while being a missing man, who is presumed to have been kidnapped or killed. In fact,
I was thinking that.
Even to this day, his listing remains active, yet here he is dancing and singing like nothing ever happened. It's clear that cracks were beginning to form, and nothing about this case was what it seemed. And this wasn't even the final discovery to come from Jesse's YouTube channel.
He went missing at 18, so like he was 20. Duh.
With the next taking us down a new and far more unsettling path.
What the fuck is that? Something on his mouth? What's up, Lou?
As mentioned previously, Jesse would often include slideshows edited over his songs, with these photographs sometimes depicting himself, but more often than not, they actually showed other people, and specifically, other young boys.
What?
His channel is filled with images of children who appear to be preteens or even younger, with these accounting for the vast majority of the pictures he shared, including his
mirror cam went blurry for me too. My camera went blurry.
Very own profile photo, which shows a child sitting on the steps of a swimming pool. Strangely, none of these children look anything like Jesse,
That's what I'm
and
saying.
They clearly aren't him at a young age.
This nigga posting random ass white kids. What the fuck? Like, what is happening right now? Like, nigga, what?
And also, he's not featured in any.
Your camera pixelated? Bro, you dead ass? It don't even look like that on my end. It was? This nigga Jesse fucking with my shit?
Thought this was gonna be a video about this nigga going missing without him being a weirdo.
Oh, nigga, did you not see his emotes? I told y'all niggas when I seen the way he was moving, bro, this is about to get weird, bro. This shit was about to get weird, bro. Shit was like the way he moving, the nigga, the hair and shit, bro, like.
Yo, he's an odd guy, man.
He's an odd guy. He's an offie.
With it appearing highly unlikely that these are his own children. Instead, they appear to have been taken from various children's social media pages, while some seem to be more candid, perhaps even being taken by Jesse himself, who included them in these videos for unknown reasons, almost as if he was infatuated by them. And the further you follow his online trail, the more unsettling this all becomes.
What?
Along with his YouTube channel, Jesse also appeared to have been somewhat active on Twitter, where he created an account back in April of 2018, with all of his posts coming nearly a full year after he was last seen in Denison, Iowa. Here, Jesse shares another video of him singing, along with a selfie which gives us a better look at his face, a face that again seems to show an adult. And interestingly, on this account, Jesse does admit that his age isn't actually 18, though this admission only makes things more unusual. I am a boy model and dancer-singer. I am 13 years old.
I knew I seen that. Didn't I see that fucking number? I seen the number 13, but I was hoping that bitch was not coming up with some goddamn that had nothing to do with his age. Nigga said he 13 years old. Like, and this is a fucking white kid as his header, huh? Might not even be a white kid. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, anyways, but like, still though, it's not his fucking kid.
Unusual. I am a boy model and dancer-singer. I am 13 years old. This was written in his bio, and taken even further in an image he shared which depicted a young boy, with Jesse writing, "My new photo."
Nigga, that's not you! Yo, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. So, them niggas are real people, bro. I seen a nigga, bro, there was an account that DM'd me, bro. I got the screenshot somewhere, bro. Bro, it was a fucking account that DM'd me. The profile picture was a grown-ass man. And this nigga's this nigga texted me and said, like, DM my real account. And it went to a fucking girl or some shit. Like, I can't explain it, but, like, the way he was talking, he was, like, talking as if, like, I couldn't see that this nigga is a nigga. Hold on, bro. I can't find this bitch fast, nigga. It's GG's, but, like, bro, like, on some real shit, though, like, I didn't think that. I thought it was just AI bots that just aren't really.
He was trying to traffic Amir, bro. Crying face emoji.
That's not. That's
emoji.
That's not funny. That's not funny. Bro, I can't even find like my fucking screenshots. Like,
Bro,
how do you
had a
work
nigga
an
follow me
iPhone?
on Twitter claiming to work for a music label. His profile picture was Tyler Perry.
Nigga, what? What, yo? Bro, that is funny, bro. Bro, isn't there a fucking like a screenshot section in your photos, bro? What happened to that, bro? These niggas be doing a bunch of fucking dumb shit. There you go. I don't know if girls even message guys first anymore or not, LOL, but thought you were cute, you should message my main account. And you see how I'm saying Maddie right here? Who the fuck is this nigga? Like, bro, who is this, bro? Who the fuck is this? Like, I'm thinking, oh, this is probably a happy man on Facebook or some shit, bro. This is probably really him that fucking messaged me, bro. This is really him. Now, bro, I'm about to give these niggas the attention they want, bro. I'm about to start sending these niggas asshole, hairy asshole.
I am handsome. For whatever reason, after his disappearance, Jesse was online pretending to be a child, and digging a bit deeper, this strange behavior was nothing new. As mentioned earlier, Jesse was a man with many aliases, with 3 being included in his missing persons report.
So
but this was only the tip of the iceberg.
This nigga tried to put on, this nigga dressed a whole decade, like he put on late 2000 drip, right? Okay, maybe early 2010 drip. And then started singing songs in his mic and started posting them bitches, and he just thinks that makes him fucking young.
As online, he went by a slew of different names, which would be later uncovered, as in virtually all of them, he included his last name, Nimajapol. It turns out this name is incredibly uncommon, as when searched online, most of the results lead to pages connected to Jesse, which operated before his disappearance, with one of the most common first names he used being Adexi. Shortly before the time he went missing, Jesse started an account on LinkedIn under that same alias, which included the same last name and middle name as those initial reports. And on that page, he wrote under his job title, "I am a child, my parents support me."
Like, nigga, what? This nigga's trying to get a job and pretending he's a fucking child? This is not even like no predatory shit no more. I think this nigga, he's remedial, bro. There's something wrong with this nigga.
While in the education section,
said
he claimed to be a
Fortnite
4th
name.
grader, studying at an elementary school.
This nigga might really think he in 4th grade. Cause what the fuck is going on?
And on this account, he featured just one post, which again showed a random child that he again claimed to be. This behavior is prevalent all throughout Jesse's online trail, as account after account shows evidence of him posing as a child, either by outright stating to be, or by using children in his profile pictures, as well as throughout his videos. It's not hard to see why this is shaping into a massive red flag, but it all leads to perhaps the most important question of all. Why?
Right.
While though his motivations are
Please.
never outright stated, there are some clear themes throughout his content
The
that
fuck?
point towards one obvious yet
That nigga
sinister
doing a
intention.
bunch of edits and shit. Like, yo, just 3 of them, bro. That shit was hard.
Jesse's content
No, it
is
wasn't.
unusual. This we already know. But there's a whole other side to it that we have yet to discuss, as many of Jesse's accounts feature overtly sexual posts.
What the fuck did I tell y'all niggas, bro? I knew we was on some bullshit, bro. I knew we was on some bullshit, bro. I knew we was on some bullshit, bro. I knew it, bro. I fucking knew it, bro. I told niggas, bro, we in for a fucking story, bro. What song is this? This Shape of You by Ed Sheeran? Is that the Hispanic version of that song? I'm going back, bro. What was that? What was that? It's a
Jesse's
fucking
accounts
remix?
feature overtly sexual posts.
This a remix? Nigga, that bitch hard. What the fuck, nigga? Hold on.
Many of Jesse's
Jimmy
accounts feature overtly sexual posts.
That shit, nigga, that shit better be on GTA 6, nigga. Got me out in Miami listening to little Hispanic bitches, you know what I'm saying? You hear this shit? What the fuck? 1, 2, 3.
These will often come in the form of strange videos and images showing Jesse doing erotic dances and poses, including very intentionally showing off his groin
Working
area,
W skirt
as
off.
well as his own nude images with his hand covering his genitals. His content is straight up pornographic in nature, which is highly disturbing as it's often placed aside images of
Nah, this nigga a pervert. He back to that now. I thought something was wrong with him. This nigga, yeah, nah. He one of them documents, nigga.
children, and on accounts where Jesse is claiming to be a child. It's all a recipe for disaster, and is extremely reminiscent
What the
to other
fuck? Oh my god, bro. Why is he here? What? Why the fuck is this nigga here? This really these niggas low-key got the same story, except this nigga might be This nigga might be worse than Smart Schoolboy 9. And we 12 minutes into this video. X Boy X? Why did you just say that?
Cases we've covered in the past involving internet predators.
What if he's just a horny guy who makes new accounts for porn with different names? Bro. Are you trying to like simplify what this nigga's actions? It's raps. There's no saving this nigga, bro. There's no other way to look at what the fuck he got going on, bro. What is this?
And we haven't even got to Jesse's most damning account of all.
What do you mean?
Back in 2017, Jesse operated yet another YouTube channel under his Adexi alias, and its profile image is enough to indicate just how disturbed this page would be, as it shows a boy wearing only a small swimsuit and nothing else, which is a reoccurring theme on this page, as Jesse again shows images of little boys, only this time most of them are shirtless, with many dressed only in a swimsuit or their underwear, and in overtly sexual positions.
Bro.
Along with this, Jesse has images of himself mixed in, where he appears to be completely naked, dressed only.
I'm confused. Cause like, alright, like we got it. Like this nigga, he one of those, bro. He one of those, bro. He's one of those that, like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I was about to get really dark, so I'm not even gonna say what the fuck I was about to say, but it had to do with this nigga dying. I'm gonna just leave it at that, though. Anyways, now that we know
this nigga SSB3 got G-Leaguers.
who the fuck is SSB3, but now that we know that this nigga, how this nigga get down, how the fuck did he like go missing? Like, I'm confused. Like, can you just file yourself as missing on somewhere? Like, can you just do that? Can you just say you're missing somewhere? Like on that the name map thing? I guess he could just put himself up there. But nigga, he was up there on hell. He be on the internet a lot. He be on the internet a lot. So let me just shut the fuck up and just watch the video instead of trying to debrief it. I get that the vids have low views and that there's hella vids on YouTube, but like there's got to be a better way to track this shit. Facts. I ain't even gonna get deep into it, but I don't know, bro. Like, how did it go under the radar for so long? Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I'm
And his boyish sunglasses. Now on his Jesse Nimajapol channel, I mentioned that he almost appeared to be trying to look younger, and when I was sifting through these videos, I realized that he dressed extremely similarly to many of the children he shows in his photos, like he's trying to copy their look, and pass himself off as one of these kids, despite him.
Whoa, this nigga got damn near the same shirt as this nigga. What the fuck?
Obviously being much older. But he takes this even further, as his images are edited to remove any wrinkles or blemishes from his face to give him a more youthful appearance. And he didn't stop there, as he would also show off pictures of various toys, wear shirts made for little kids, and even wore his own backpack.
Look at this nigga. Bro, nobody's going to believe that you are a fucking kid. It don't matter what the fuck you got in your hand, nigga. You hold a bottle of milk, nigga, we gonna assume that's for your fucking son or your grandkids. Nigga, you old as shit. This nigga did not go missing at no 18. Like, bro, like.
Also has some images that he printed out himself and propped up next to stuffed animals.
Oh no, this nigga got physical images of this shit, bro. You know what, nigga? It's a new rule, nigga. I'm never showing my children. I'm never showing no children that I have, nigga. Nobody will ever get the ability to print out anything that involves my child on it, nigga. Like, imagine being being a parent of this kid. This is an image of your son laying in the nigga bed next to some nasty ass teddy bears. Like, bro, this is crazy.
Legos and various other children's toys, which for some reason is just so particularly haunting to me, and indicates a clear interest or obsession with these children. Bizarre doesn't even begin to describe it. And missing persons case aside,
Fact.
Jesse Nimajapol was pretending to be a child online, And he had been doing it for years. And given that his content is blatantly sexual, it's clear that this is all some sort of fetish. A fetish that involves children. As not only does he share these suggestive images of kids, along with nude photos of himself, but he's also added various edits to some of the photographs that show off his obvious lust for these kids.
This nigga put together a video template. Yeah, bro. This is crazy. I ain't gonna lie, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy, bro.
As some appear to have been edited to add hearts and various phrases about love, with one even featuring the phrase, "I love you." There's also this strange pattern in this content, one that indicates what may be a portion of Jesse's fetish.
Right, yeah, I'm confused. What's stopping this nigga from saying the word? I'm scared to say it because I'm on Twitch. And I don't know if you can just flat out say the word. I don't know. But why is he avoiding saying the P word?
As Jesse shares many images of himself with his mouth open and contorted in various unusual positions.
Like, what the fuck?
While he also has several photos that are cropped to show only images of the children's lips. It's haunting, with the worst example being an image that shows Jesse's own lips alongside someone else.
See, I ain't gonna lie. They need to let us bring back certain things, bro, that they used to do in the medieval times to niggas, bro. Take that one lightly, please. But like, bro, like we need to bring back public executions, bro, in GTA, bro. We need to bring back public executions, bro. I hope that's what this video end with, bro. Nigga find this nigga and just like, I don't know, do what the fuck happened to that little girl and Hereditary to this nigga, bro. Hold this nigga head outside of a car and just drive next to a pole fast as shit so this nigga head can hit the pole and it come off. I'm not talking about real life. I'm talking about nigga Lego Batman, bro.
Both of their faces are cropped out, so it's impossible to say who this is. But they look
this nigga gotta
young.
go, bro.
This poses a chilling theory. Was Jesse pretending to be a child in order to get closer to other children and potentially groom them?
Yes!
And could this be one of his victims? It's definitely a realistic possibility.
What the fuck that picture like consisted of. Who was the other person in that picture?
And could this be
I pray to God.
One of his victims? It's definitely a realistic possibility just based on his content, but the scariest part is that this likely wasn't just being done in the online world. Despite his report saying so, Jesse clearly seems to be older than 18, and given that he's gone by so many different fake names in the past, and he has a history—
Nigga, did I see Daryl? God damn, nigga, Daryl? This nigga call him going by Daryl?
Be older than 18, and given that he's gone by so many different fake names in the past—
Juan Carlos and Namaha, Daryl Jamal Brown, Ronaldo Alterio. God damn. This nigga tried to be a nigga.
And he has a history of lying about his age and pretending to be younger. It's very likely that Jesse Nimajapol never even existed and was instead just a persona created in order for him to pose as a child.
It's probably definitely not.
And interestingly, if you look under his playlist on the Adexi account, you can find a saved video which features 500 of the most common boy names, which he likely used to help create his aliases. And not only was the name Jesse featured within the video, but it's literally shown on the thumbnail.
Damn, yo, what? Dumbass nigga. This nigga probably, he just saw the name on the thumbnail and just thought it spoke to him or some shit. Like, I don't know, it stood out to him. I don't know.
Jesse Nimajapol was almost certainly never real. This was all just some sort of manufactured—
I don't mean to say like he bad at being like a fucking pedophile. Sorry, Twitch, I don't know. But like, I'm not going to judge like his rating towards that, but it's just like, nigga, goddamn, like, you picked the name on the thumbnail though, bro?
Identity, or perhaps one that was even stolen. But it worked so well that somehow the actual government believed it.
What?
Which makes me wonder, Was Jesse living a full life as a fake child in Denison, Iowa? Was he interacting with other kids, and perhaps even going to school?
Nigga, hell, there's no way they let that his old ass in school, dog. There's no way they let his old ass in school. That nigga was saying he was 13 years old, bro. If that nigga show up at a middle school, bro, them little niggas better beat that nigga ass. At least 30 of them niggas better put their hands on him, bro.
He was clearly known in the community well enough to be reported missing. And isn't it quite the coincidence that he just so happened to vanish at the age of 18? Maybe he ran away because under that alias he was no longer a child, and he did so to start a new life elsewhere where he could further pose as a kid, and engage in whatever disturbed behavior he was engaging in, which he clearly did
what
online
the fuck
at
is he
least,
doing?
as just a few months later he was posing as a child on Twitter. Jesse's life in Iowa is one aspect of this mystery that is still unsolved, and the not knowing terrifies me the most. Who knows what he might have been doing there, and who knows just how embedded in that community he actually was. Suspicious doesn't even begin to describe it. But if this isn't Jesse, then who is this man?
What is this nigga's name?
Well, as it turns out, despite being considered missing by law enforcement, they might have already unknowingly found him.
Oh yeah, unknowingly, what? That was the creepiest shit he's done so far I've ever seen.
On June 12, 2018, police would enter a home in Round Rock, Texas, where inside they would find and arrest its owner.
I'm scared. I'm locked in now. That's him. That's his ass
Pedro
right there.
Nimajapol, a man who they had caught sharing CP to Instagram.
Old as fuck, but he looked like he
was
in
the
his
same
50s.
unique last name and that same adult face, with Pedro even being part of Jesse's aliases in the past. And all of Jesse's aforementioned accounts just so happened to go quiet right before his arrest. Meaning in all likelihood, 18-year-old Jesse Nimajapol was actually Pedro Nimajapol,
Right.
a 38-year-old man.
God damn.
And all the while he was missing and posting these disturbed videos, he was also collecting and trading CP behind the scenes.
Did that nigga just say collecting and trading? Is niggas moving with them bitches like it's Pokemon cards right now, bro? Oh yeah, bro. Like it's, bro. I really don't get it, bro. It's targets that like I feel like we should just be able to take our anger out on like, you know what I'm saying? COD points is insane. What do you, bro? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, this shit is making me mad, bro. And it's a face attached to it, bro. I want to beat this nigga ass, bro. I swear to God, I do, bro. I want to put my hands on this nigga, bro. And it's fucking me up, bro, because I can't do nothing. Like, I can only just call this nigga sick and then move on, bro.
And his operation was massive. When police searched Pedro's home, they would find devices containing 604 images of CP.
Like, bro, when it's predators and shit like that, bro, like, let us, like, they should post online where this nigga at, bro, and we should pay to, like, punch niggas, bro. Like a public punching bag, bro. Like, what if I wanted to pay, like, $40 just for an hour of me just beating on this nigga, like a chaos room or something, but we could take it out on people instead of rooms. Let us beat up pedophiles. What's up, Raz?
Well as 37 videos, most of which showing boys between the ages of 6 to 10 years old.
Oh, no. What?
The same exact demographic as the children pictured on Jesse's channel, which brings up an unsettling theory about the true purpose of the content he posted. Perhaps Jesse, or Pedro, which we'll now be referring to him as, was showing these images in his videos as a way of promoting the CP he collected, to essentially advertise the content he had without raising too much suspicion, with it being possible that the boys pictured in his videos were the same ones that he had illicit material of, and maybe the positions he showed himself in were indicators of what might have been shown in that material. And when someone wanted to obtain the media, the trades would then be funneled through his Instagram, where he would eventually be caught, as he shared many screenshots from that very same Instagram account within his videos, which clearly displayed his username. It's also possible that Jesse himself was pretending to be a child on these accounts in order to obtain this media directly from other children, It's a
Yeah, like that makes sense. That makes sense too. I don't know what the fuck it is. Either way, bro, this shit is sick.
a horrific possibility, but one that hasn't fully been proven, as to this day we don't have a definitive answer on why he was making these videos, and why he was posing as a minor online. But I think it's fair to say that it was likely to more easily obtain CP, and to trick kids into sending it, as well as to collect and share it with other predators. And it brings me back to the question, what was Pedro doing in Iowa? How close did he actually get to the children there? But again, it's something that we just don't know. In fact, we haven't even received an official update on Jesse's missing persons case, which is bizarrely still active on NamUs to this day, and was only recently removed from the Iowa State website, as it seems that for years they never put the pieces together that Jesse was actually Pedro. So to this day, the people that Pedro knew in Iowa might still believe that he was Jesse, and might still believe that he's missing. There's so much gray area with this missing persons case, but recently we were given some potential clarification by a fellow YouTuber, The Internet Investigator, who did a fantastic deep dive into this topic. And in her video, she explains that she got into contact with an anonymous source who had spoken with the Denison police about Jesse's case. And it was explained that officers were actually in the midst of investigating Jesse, or Pedro, when he disappeared, as they suspected that he had been collecting CP. And they supposedly went so far as to even interview him, before having to let him walk due to a lack of evidence, to which almost immediately after, he disappeared, leaving behind literally everything he owned.
That's why I feel like maybe... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, nah, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro.
Despite the timeline being suspicious, according to the source,
bro.
Jesse had left in such an abrupt manner that the police officers genuinely believed that he had been killed, perhaps by someone who found out about his online perversions, and they never realized that the man they were looking for technically never even existed. We know now that this clearly isn't the case.
Thanks.
In reality, Jesse likely took off for Texas, knowing law enforcement was on his trail, assumed a new identity there, and continued making these unexplained videos and continued trading CP. And while some of
this is the ultimate, like, this is the ultimate one, bro. This is the ultimate file. This is the ultimate file, bro. This the top file, bro.
This explanation still leaves me with questions.
Like, bro,
this seems to be the only clarification we're going to get in regards to the missing persons report.
But
But the most important thing was that Jesse was behind bars, with his charges leaving him eligible for up to 10 years in prison, though his official sentencing was never included in any of the articles. Despite this, it felt as though Pedro's predatory ways were now finally over, at least for the indefinite future, as even upon his release, he was set to be a registered sex offender for life, and would most likely have his internet closely monitored.
Right.
But strangely,
What you mean?
this isn't where our story ends.
What the fuck do you mean? This is not where it ends. This nigga, bro. This nigga, bro, he the ultimate fucking file, bro. Poxito. This another one of his names? Sound like another Fortnite skin. This new.
The clips began appearing on a YouTube channel called Poxito Chingon, and showed what was clearly Pedro dancing and singing as if nothing had ever happened.
Singing his ass off. This nigga singing his ass off, bro. Like his life is just so fucking beautiful. Yo, Lana, thank you for that. Get this up to that broke ass nigga, Don. Real nigga, bro. Real nigga.
I get it pat, I get it gone. She said I smell very good.
Man, that song low-key long as a bitch. Appreciate it, man.
And to make matters more disturbing, the videos began appearing in April of 2020, not even 2 full years after his arrest. I couldn't even believe it at first, and immediately I assumed that this was just someone reusing his old content. But when I dug a bit deeper into his sentencing, I realized that the timeline sadly checks out. In the end, Pedro Nimajapol was only ever convicted of 2 counts of CP possession, thanks to him taking a—
Why does it matter the amount of counts? Nigga, it should only matter what the fucking consistency of it. It could be half of it, nigga. What the fuck do you mean only 2 counts? Nigga, 1 should get you in that bitch for life, on God.
That this was just someone reusing his old content. But when I dug a bit deeper into his sentencing, I realized that the timeline sadly checks out. In the end, Pedro Nimajapol was only ever convicted of 2 counts of CP possession, thanks to him taking a guilty plea deal. And ultimately, he only served 254 days in prison.
This nigga did a gunner with a fucking a CP type of thing.
Released the following year on February 20th,
They giving
2019.
plea deals to fucking anybody.
Now all of this did carry with it the requirement that he register as a sex offender for life. But this only really matters when you're in the United States. And when you look at his captions, he claims to be in Guatemala.
Did he even spell that bitch right?
Which is where it's believed he was from
That's how you spell
initially,
Guatemala?
and where he appears to have returned to, likely as a result of being deported. And now that he's there, there's essentially nothing that law enforcement here in the United States can do to keep him in check, which he's taken full advantage of.
We don't know nothing about this nigga. Now this nigga probably got a whole different, it's Boxido now.
States can do to keep him in check, which he's taken full advantage of. As in those same captions where he claims to be in Guatemala, he also claims to be a child.
Oh my god.
And continues to dress like one. On the Spixito channel, he continued to refer to himself as Jesse and continued to
He's
show
not even filling out all the templates on his edits, bro. Like, bro, he just don't fucking care, bro. He just ready for the weird shit. He only worried about the image, bro. He don't care what the text say, bro.
more revealing images of children, with
Like,
these
yeah,
ones
I
being
knew it,
even
bro.
more perverse. And he also continues sharing revealing images of himself, with some outright showing him completely naked and exposed,
Oh my
showing off his
God,
uncensored genitals. Whatever system of CP trading or child grooming he was doing on his YouTube channels before, he's clearly still doing it, and he's only gotten more brazen.
I was about to say, this
But
nigga
as
going
disheartening as this
crazier.
all is, there's something that makes this channel far more disturbing than the others, as throughout his accounts he shared countless images of random young boys. But on this page, it's clear he has a favorite.
Abel.
His name is Abel, and he appears to be a normal child around the age of 8 to 12. And throughout the Puxito channel, Pedro shares his images more so than seemingly anyone else. But if you compare Abel to all of the other kids featured on his channels, Abel is the only one in which Pedro actually clarifies their connection. As according to Pedro, he and Abel are in a relationship. Jesse
This shit has gotten nothing but worse throughout this whole video. I'm thinking that we found the nigga whole name and shit. Internet investigator found out about this nigga. I'm thinking it's raps. This shit has gotten worse. Please don't tell me this video ends with him just like, with Nick saying that we don't know what he's doing right now.
Nimajapol and Abel, united forever in a
Bro, he
relationship.
gotta go, bro. He gotta go, bro.
This sentence is spelled out over and over again in one of Pedro's videos, while in the background, numerous images of the child are shown, including many in which Pedro has photoshopped their faces together, with more hearts and loving messages, with one even showing both of them together, shirtless. This, to me, confirms my worst fears about Pedro's online activity.
Bro.
Grooming is definitely a part of it. In fact, he even shares a screenshot from an Instagram account that he created after his arrest, which shows a story of his face along with text saying, Jesse Namaja, I am 16 years old. Putting the pieces together, it seems that Jesse used this Instagram account to lie about his age and get into contact with this child, to which, according to his own words, the two then formed a quote-unquote relationship. It's a horrifying revelation, and one that I tried to
Who drew
explore
this
further
nigga?
by looking into who this child actually was, but I found absolutely nothing. The name Abel is almost certainly an alias given to him by Pedro, as I could find no trace of this child anywhere online, with one exception. As when I searched his name here on YouTube, I made a highly disturbing discovery.
What you mean, dog?
On a channel simply named Alberto, there are multiple playlists titled Abel's full name, or at least the one that Pedro gave him, and in them, there are hundreds of videos of Abel. These uploads almost always show Abel dancing, often in an extremely sexually charged manner, with these uploads featuring disturbing titles like, I like you so much, and what would you do if I told you my fantasies about you? As well as captions like, check this out if what you want is tension.
What?
And of these videos, the worst examples have been put into their own separate playlist, which is titled, For Fans of the Sensual. I can't necessarily prove it, but I'm convinced that this is the work of Pedro, and that this is all the result of his grooming.
What the fuck is this? Like, bro. Oh my god, bro. I don't even know like what to say. With who, bro? Awesome, bro. Yeah, nah, this nigga, bro. This is insane, bro.
Based on his blatant obsession and the use of this child's apparent alias. And it's very possible that these videos aren't just a result of his grooming, but this could very well be a glimpse into Pedro's CP trade. I mean, the way that the clips are sectioned off into that playlist, and the way that the captions are worded, it really sounds like he's promoting this, and promoting this as illicit material. And it's obvious that there was an outside interest, as these playlists have a combined 10,000 views.
Oh yeah, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. This video just ruined my whole fucking mood, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Nigga, I don't even want to stream no more.
I just have a horrible feeling about this, and the most frustrating part to me is that following his arrest, Pedro was labeled as a low risk to reoffend, and the justice system let him go with a slap on the wrist, and because of this he was essentially allowed to immediately go back to doing what he was doing before. And it's very possible that even to this day, Pedro is continuing this behavior. However, it's hard to say for sure, as immediately after posting this video in which he announced he and Abel's relationship,
I'm about to change the world, bro. I'm about to steal from Walmart until I get arrested, right? And then when I finally go to jail, I'm gonna protest, bro. And I'm gonna say, bro, y'all niggas need to arrest Pedro Nimajapol instead of arresting niggas from stealing from Walmart. Real shit. Cause if I stole like $30 from Walmart, right, and I go to jail, bro, I'm gonna go to jail and serve more time than this nigga probably. I'm a nigga with a neck tattoo, bro, and a hand tattoo, bro. They might put a Rico on my black ass, bro, for stealing from there. But watch it. I'm gonna tell them niggas it's a nigga in Guatemala right now trading CP that need to go to jail. And I'm gonna tell them niggas not to start my sentence until they take him to jail. That's the power play. I'm gonna tell them niggas give me more time. I'm gonna tell them niggas not even start my sentence until this nigga goes to jail. He not in the US. America can't do anything.
Maryland police isn't going to help arrest a nigga overseas.
I just remember who our president was too. Alright. Technically though, Jesse Nimajapol is a US citizen. So since we getting rid of niggas who aren't US citizens, why can't we go to places and bring US citizens back over here? Let's bring this nigga back over here and put this nigga in an electric chair. Isn't he from Iowa? Exactly. He has citizens. Let's bring this nigga back here, right? And then yeah. And then everybody in the chat, we taking turns on this nigga, bro.
Pedro would once again disappear.
What?
Since then, there has been essentially no trace of him on the internet, with all of his accounts going silent and no new ones being discovered. Which isn't too surprising, as while he was posting these videos on the Puxito channel, his story began gaining traction, thanks to the aforementioned Reddit post as well as others made on Facebook. People were starting to catch on to what he was doing, and in turn, he went completely dark. Some believe that he's hiding out in Guatemala living off the grid, while others believe that he's still making these videos
bro, did I miss it?
Nah.
And grooming children, and he's just gotten better at covering his tracks. I've even heard it theorized that Pedro might actually be dead, as his trail truly is that cold, though I was able to find one final trace of Pedro that contradicts this to some extent.
What you mean?
According to court documents, Pedro had actually been arrested yet again around 2023, as despite being deported years prior, it appears as though he had somehow managed to re-enter the country before being subsequently caught, arrested, and sentenced for illegal re-entry following...
bro, this nigga, bro. How does this nigga getting in and out of the fucking country, bro? Like, I haven't even left the country yet, bro.
Removal. However, these charges appear to have been dropped after a legal appeal made by Pedro and his lawyer. And what happened to Pedro from here is a complete mystery, taking us right back to the question that started it all. Where is this man? And given his knack for disappearing without a trace and his ability to don new aliases without detection, the truth is that he could be anywhere right now, hiding among us. And I have no doubt that wherever he goes, his online perversions will follow.
You sit the fuck down, nigga. The information shared in this video was reported to CyberTech. If you or someone you know is a victim of child exploitation online, you can submit a tip at CyberTech. This is truly one of the most convoluted and strangest cases that I've ever come across, and I feel like there's so much about it that we still don't know or at least fully understand. Hopefully more of this information will come out in the future to clear up some of the confusion, and if it does, I'll be sure to keep you guys updated. I just hope it's some real niggas that got a hold of him and just beat the dog shit out of this nigga. Like beating this nigga limbs off his body, bro. And Lego Batman. And Lego Indiana Jones, nigga.
This nigga dresses like Fresh Boys Wag and it's pissing me off.
So you on Twitch? Like I said in the Lego game. Yeah, that's channel. George Lopez in the credits. There's probably some other niggas. But yeah, bro. That's crazy, bro. Like this might be like one of the sickest fucking people Nick Crowley's made a video on, bro. Like no bullshit, man. Like that was bad, bro. That got dark like fast. The video, like his story kept progressively getting worse and worse, bro. It was 29 minutes and everything about him got worse and worse, bro. Like he's getting in and out of jail and shit. Like that nigga's taking be Among Us. That nigga,